and stability coming from emotions. So you use the imagery of a tree planted by water. How does that apply to our emotional health?
So the the secret, if I can say, to emotional stability is understanding this one truth that emotions are indicators. They are not dictators. A lot of people are moved or their actions are dictated by their emotions, but emotions are really indicators. You know, emotions tell us when something makes us happy, when something makes us sad, when something grieves us, when something makes us angry. And then you're supposed to just take that information and, it should take that information within the part of your soul, the mind, and then filter through that for some clarity on situations. Why do I feel this way? What tweaks should I make? Not respond, without meaning. And what do I mean by that? If you respond without meaning, you're responding recklessly. And this can happen, for things that we see that are good. You can be moved to be generous, but was that a decision birthed out of clarity, right? So it's not just always, being radical or angry or sad and all of that, but you can be so happy within your emotions or so triggered to help, but you might not be called to even do that. So just understanding that emotions are indicators and not dictators. They are designed to tell you what is going on inside of you, but they were never meant to tell you how to live. Your emotions should not tell you how to live. When you stop letting your feelings dictate your choices, your emotions will begin to level out. So when you stop letting your feelings dictate your choices, your emotions will level out. Your peace then becomes no longer tied to external circumstances, like paychecks or even people's opinions. And you develop this internal anchor that
Mhm.
keeps you steady in every season. And that brings us to what is Psalms 1 and 3. And he shall be planted like a tree, no matter the season. A tree is going to be there through every season. The leaves may change, the color,
Yeah.
all of those things, but the tree itself is going to be there. And, again, Psalms 1 and 3, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Water is synonymous with spirit. So it's, again, as long as you're operating and allowing the spirit to have total reign over your soul, specifically your emotions,
Mhm,
then
mhm.
you can be stabilized, because jobs can change, relationships can change, the stuff in the political world can change, all these external things can change, but it does not have to change you. you
Yes.
know who are you at your core? And we have to understand that because um, although things change on the external, it does not change who you are. And so if you can just become stabilized in your soul, in your emotions, then you can really begin to see the manifestations of the things that you desire.
Yeah, I love it. And I just want to reiterate what you just said. Emotions are not, they are indicators and not dictators. Some stuff needs to be said twice so we can get it. Some people like say it twice so I can know you mean it or hear it. So they're not. And being planted, I love that what you said, because I know sometimes, as I'll say myself, as a woman, just allowing feelings or emotions to dictate or allow me to cause me to make decisions, and that's not good. Not being planted. So that's good that you broke that down. And the question, who are you? Who are you? So that's something good to just sit with.